I'm Koko, your hostess, and we hover around Columbia and surrounding areas looking for people passionate about making a difference in our community. And this time around, we found Dexter Kennedy, who is the executive director of Help Save Columbia. And I found this organization, and I wanted to know, my first question was, okay, what does Columbia need to be saved from? I've got to get this guy on, okay? So Dexter Kennedy, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you.
And we'll get to that question in just a moment. But you're the executive director of Help Save, S.A.V.E, Columbia. And I want you to first tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
So I am a dependent. My father was in the United States military, the Army, and we came here to Columbia back in '72.
Okay, so actually you're an Army brat just like me. That's the term. That's the term. You're an Army brat, okay.
I'm an Army brat. And we came here to Columbia back in '72. I attended Eau Claire High School. And my father was doing his thing in the military while I was attending Eau Claire High School. And during that time at Eau Claire High School, I actually had 3 guns. Even though I pulled on me, but I played, I was football and class president and athlete and all this stuff and everything. So I ended up having to deal with 3 bullies throughout my school year. So that caused me to graduate early from high school. So I took summer classes. I can hurry and get up because I didn't think I was going to be around long enough if I continued to go to that school.
Wow.
So that experience made me realize that there was something that I could do as I got older, I lived through 3 guns being pulled on me. I went to a party. I was invited to a party, had a car, a young teenager, and the kids, they just wanted to be my friends because I had transportation. And that party, it then ended up somebody stole a leather jacket and hid it in my car, so people came looking after me. They came looking for me for stealing that jacket. But I survived all that and everything and ended up graduating from Eau Claire a year earlier. So I graduated in '75, went in the military, and I retired in '94. I'm a Desert Storm combat veteran, served with the 24th Infantry Division. We ran the main assault into Iraq. So I'm dealing with some of that from my disabilities and everything. But once I retired, with the little cough, so every once in a while you'll hear me clear my throat. So I'm dealing with that. They haven't been able to determine what that is. So, but
well, we thank you so much for serving. Any time we get an opportunity to thank a veteran, thank you. We appreciate what you do.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And so you started a nonprofit. What year?
I started the nonprofit back in 2003. It was named Kick Crime Against Children. My passion then was helping kids, so they wouldn't have to go through kind of what I went through. And if they did, they knew how to deal with it. Because at that time when I went through it, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't going to go find a gun and go shooting everybody and stuff like that. My father and my parents had raised me differently. So I've learned how to deal with bullies and since then. And so I started the nonprofit so I could help with that. So it ended up being a few weeks during the summer, I would go ahead and teach martial arts, self-defense, how to deal with bullies, those type of things. In 2015, we changed our name and our focus to Help Save Columbia. SAVE is an acronym for Stand Up Against Violence, Everyone. And in that, through that nonprofit, we've offered rape prevention classes, we've done domestic violence classes, we've done summer camp, Every Child Has a Dream. We've done one of our focuses try to do a homeless to home program to try to get 10 of the homeless people off the street so they can go ahead and take care of themselves and fend for themselves. We do a Blood 120, which is a help program, teaching people how to eat right. Believe it or not, there's a way to eat so that you don't put on a lot of weight.
Right.
The kind of foods, eating right for your blood type. Dr. Peter D'Adamo, they wrote a book, and it kind of breaks down what foods are poisons, which foods are neutrals, and which foods are good, act like foods in your body, and we teach using that premise. We also we do a stock investment club, teaching people how to invest in the stock market. So there's a lot of programs we offer. One of the ones I'm kind of favorite, one of my favorites is the teen scene, allowing teenagers in Columbia an opportunity to have a place where they can go ahead, a safe environment to where they can socialize and have a good time, things such as that.
And isn't that what it's all about, providing a safe environment for our young people?
Oh, definitely.
Talk to our audience a little bit about the juvenile crime in our area.
In Columbia, we have a number of different issues that we're dealing with not just crime element, but the more to the bullying aspect, the child, and a lot of it has to do with idle time. Kids, if they don't have anything to do, whatever, all it takes is another kid, and they say, hey, let's do this, and they may get involved into something that they may make a life decision over a temporary situation that puts them in a situation to where now they're faced with a crime, because of stuff like that. So what we try to do, we try to offer programs. I had a parent call me last week because her 15-year-old is too young to work, but he's too old to be in a lot of these summer camps. So that's going to be an idle child.
Yes.
And he's very busy. He's a busybody, so he wants to get into stuff. So one of the programs that our nonprofit established was to put together a program to prepare them for work so that they can be prepared to get a job. They know how to interview, those type of things, interview skills. And then there's, you're going to have some folks that they're dwindlers. They like to dabble, do things. So then maybe they're a business type person.
Okay.
So we help them start a business. Working within our summer program, we help them try to go ahead and get a business. Those are some of the things that we've noticed, but a lot of the input and feedback we get from the parents through our programs. And we're able to go ahead and implement programs to benefit the community as we see the needs within our community.
What do you see your biggest problem being that needs to be solved?
Our biggest problem right now is we could use a partner or partners that can provide a facility or facilities so that we can go ahead and implement our programs. So right now, we're currently looking for a facility that we can go ahead and implement these programs. One of the ones we learned that a critical need, believe it or not, is through the martial arts program, what it does for kids in discipline, following rules, learning how to stay fit, learning how to deal with certain situations, because we actually do live scenarios through the training. We might sit back and say, you got a kid that says, hey, your father's this or your mother's this or whether. We take them through some scenarios and how to deal with them. Getting it so that they understand the most important thing is getting that education. If you come to school to get an education. Don't let anybody take you off your game plan. And now if it's a criminal act or some kind of physical activity that happens, you're liable to get expelled, suspended, or even put out of school.
Right.
And this way, we also explain that we teach them, because over time it can get to where if you have a person that's really on you, it may get to where you have to have a physical altercation. We teach them where to go to have those and how to deal with those if they have to deal with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a facility to house these young people, and you're looking for corporations or businesses, anyone who has space available to donate.
Yes, to donate. We're a legitimate 501c3 nonprofit. We're listed on the IRS website. We're in good standing. So any corporation, business that has available space that decides they want to make a donation, this is a tax-deductible donation they guys can claim on their corporate taxes.
Okay. I also noticed on your website that you have other ways that people can donate as well to help you.
Oh, yes, definitely. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm glad you asked that question, is, through our website, you can, which is helpsavecolumbia.org, https://helpsavecolumbia.org. We have a number of different banners. There's a donate banner for if you want to donate property.
Okay.
A building, if you want to donate a car, a vehicle, boat, or actually even cash. You can do that all through our website. And the way it works is if you have a car or a vehicle that you want to donate, you can actually, go fill out an online form, and then one of our representatives will get in contact with you to find out where the vehicle is, and we'll come and secure that vehicle. We'll give you a tax-deductible donation receipt so that you can claim it on your taxes.
Does it matter if it's a running vehicle?
Nope, doesn't matter whether it's running or not running, broke, been in an accident, whatever.
Okay.
You can donate a vehicle, a car, a house, or whatever to us, and we can go ahead and we can liquidate it, or we can go ahead and make it available to an auction or whatever. But then those proceeds from those sales come back to us. So we can go ahead and do things in the community.
All right. And again, the website, helpsavecolumbia.org. Anything else you would like to add?
The only thing I would like to add is one thing that I've noticed through some of the programs we've had over the years. A lot of people may feel comfortable with their children and what they're doing. But one thing we do in our summer program is we actually have the children stand up and read from books to see where they're at from education, because they'll get grades and they'll go to school and teachers may pass them on. I know this happened to me when I went to Eau Claire High School. I got passed along, and you may think your child's doing well, but if you don't spend some reading time with them, spending time with them to see that they're actually reading, comprehending what they say, we do this in our summer camp. So they get called up in front of people and they're asked to read.
Exactly.
And once we feel comfortable they're reading at a particular level, then we'll go on to the next student. We just keep on working with the children. So even though we're a nonprofit, our motto is making people better for life.
I love that. Making people better for life. Very good. Well, Dexter Kennedy, you have a nickname. People call you DK. DK. All right. From here on out, I'm calling you DK. It's a pleasure, and thank you for what you're doing to make a difference in Columbia. And if you would also, once again, give people your website address, and do you have a phone number how people can get in touch with you?
Yes, the website is helpsavecolumbia.org, and the phone number is 803-665-8453.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.